be walking out. Gabriella, just so you know, I might have incriminated myself over the microphone.
So we need to bring concussion this way. They go around now the perimeter. So we need at least 4 foot.
Can we move this?
Alright, first we need to move forward. We need to stand up, just stop the forward. Plus 4 shoulders.
Everybody else just stay seated. I didn't give you an instruction.
Closer to you or scooted?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, second round. Run forward, run forward. Percussion, are you good? We're going right away. Yeah.
Seniors, please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Karen Fisher, and I would like to welcome you all to the 14th commencement exercise for South Lyon East High School. It's an honor and a privilege to share this milestone with the students present today. Although this commencement is being held in an athletic arena, please keep in mind it's not an athletic event, it's a tribute to our graduates. While I'm happy to see all of your family and friends here to show their support, I ask for your cooperation in refraining from creating any distraction that would be disrespectful to our graduates and their families. We want to provide the proper decorum and dignity fitting South Lyon East High School graduation ceremonies, and I'm asking those in attendance and the SLEHS administrative team to assist us in carrying out those expectations. Among the many honored guests here today, I would like to first recognize the members of our Board of Education. Mr. Anthony Abate, President. Mr. Dan Schwegler, Vice President. Mrs. Jennifer Ertel, Secretary. Mr. Martin Lefwich, Treasurer. Dr. Teresa Laszlo, Trustee. Mr. Patrick McGuire, Trustee. Mrs. Ann Riminelli, Trustee. And Mr. Craig Dashner, former board member and president. Next, I would like to introduce our district administrators. Mr. Stephen Archibald, our superintendent. Mrs. Lisa Kudwa, assistant superintendent in charge of CETA. Mr. Brian Toth, assistant superintendent for administrative services. Dr. Kristen Weber, director of secondary programs. Mr. Alex Aegis, director of elementary programs. And Mrs. Kelly Ingblom, director of district, state, and federal grant programs. I would also like to recognize members of the South Lyon East High School administrative team and our school resource officer, Mr. Matt Hamill, assistant principal. Mrs. Leslie Munger, assistant principal. Mr. Greg Michaels, athletic director. And Deputy Tom Biggers from the Oakland County Sheriff Department. Perhaps some of the most important individuals here today representing the heart of South Lyon Community Schools are members of our teaching staff. These teachers willingly gave of their time today to be here to celebrate your accomplishments. And at this time, I ask the members of South Lyon Community Schools teaching staff in attendance to please stand as we offer a round of applause for your students and for your service. On behalf of the members of the class of 2023, I offer you all sincere thanks and convey to you a great deal of respect for all that you do. I would also like to thank the seniors for their leadership, particularly those contributing to their talent to this event today, as well as their creativity to the music selections that we have for today as well. While there are many district staff members here to celebrate the achievement of the senior class, I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the amazing group of parents and guardians here with us today. Parents and family, this day represents an accomplishment for you along with your graduate, and I commend you for your commitment to the students here today. You cheered for them, helped them with their homework, packed their lunches, drove them to and from practice and competitions, organized team dinners, arranged banquets, held fundraisers, advocated for them when they struggled, and celebrated with them when they succeeded. In doing all of this, you demonstrated devotion and unconditional love, which helped get them where they are now. Seniors, please take a moment to offer your parents and families a round of applause for their support. And finally, I would like to share a very special thank you to our office staff, Mrs. Kelly Tannison, Mrs. Judy Martin, Mrs. Kelly Bell, Mrs. Jennifer Schiller, Mrs. Rita Welton, Mrs. Christy Namel, our building engineers, Mr. George Wolf, Mr. Larry Carr, and finally, our auditorium manager, Mr. Don Bashel, for their behind-the-scenes work to make this day possible. We could not do this without them. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise and join Om Karki, a senior from our vocal music department, as he begins our program by paying tribute to America.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, everyone. It's our pleasure to welcome all of the family and friends present here today, along with the distinguished South Lyon East teachers and administrators and South Lyon Community Schools administration. Thank you all for your time and support through the years. I'm Rachel Pennington.
And I'm Grace Sadi, and we're your Executive Student Council co-presidents. We're excited to welcome you all here today in admiration of everyone's hard work.
I'm honored to be here today in the presence of my peers and many others who have positively influenced these last 4 years of my life. I stand here knowing that myself and my fellow graduates would not have grown into the students sitting here this morning without the sacrifice put forth by the dedicated family and faculty that have joined us today.
I speak for myself, as well as many others, when I say that the idea of graduating seemed like something that would always be in the distant future. As we've counted down the days, we begin to acknowledge the overwhelming sense of community that has been established not only between our classmates, but between our school as a whole. As we recognize everyone here today, we take time to appreciate just how far we've come and to thank those who have helped us along the way.
As we look ahead, ready to begin the next chapter, we pay tribute to everything this last one has taught us, including qualities that we will cherish for the rest of our lives. These last 4 years have not only taught us to persevere through challenges thrown our way, but have also given us time we need to find ourselves. Whether it was through sports, clubs, or other activities, we can all say we're proud of the people on both sides of us and all we have accomplished together.
High school is about moments, and we want to thank all of those here today for letting us hold on to those moments for as long as we can. We have all grown tremendously since the first time we've walked into East, and a lot of that can be credited to the influential people here with us today. All of that being said, we are honored to welcome you all here as we celebrate on this special day. Congratulations, class of 2023, we made it.
Greetings, class of 2023. My name is Anthony Abate. I'm the president of the South Lyon Community Schools Board of Education. I want to welcome you all here today, although you've been welcomed already, but we're so happy to have you with us. And I've had the privilege of serving our community on this board since 2014, but this is my first opportunity to address our graduates, and I have so looked forward to this. So I want to thank you in advance for indulging my sentimentality for what I promise you will just be a few moments, okay? Graduates. We've gathered together to honor you today, as well we should. All that you've accomplished, all that you are as remarkable young people, and all that you represent, the pride of our community and the great hope of our future as a society. I hope you enjoy every moment of it. It's going to move fast, even if it's starting to feel slow. But it's going to go, and I promise that you're going to want to remember. So let it soak in. Look around. Feel the love and support that you have around the entire arena. Be present in every second of this. This occasion also calls for reflection, and I suspect you've thought quite a bit about everything that occurred up to this point and everything that you have ahead of you after you flip your caps at the end of this ceremony. I'm sure you well know that nobody sitting in here got here all by themselves. You had your families. You've had each other. You've had these terrific people lining the center aisle in these robes who, even now, cloaked in the fatigue of a full school year of teaching, I'm quite certain would still stand on their head for you one more time if it meant the difference. Could we hear it for them? And as you enjoy all these well-deserved congratulations coming your way this afternoon, remember that what was done for you and what you've done and meant to each other also deserves to be recognized. So in that spirit of reflection, I have a few humble suggestions for how you might go about honoring your families and your peers for all you were given, all that you've experienced together to this point, and all you will share going forward for the full and wonderful lives you still have ahead. So first, your families. Stands are filled with parents and siblings, grandparents, aunts and uncles, caregivers of all types. Some of them are the reason you exist at all. All of them have played a role in your success to this point in making it to this milestone. And we know it's virtually impossible at your current stage of life to fully grasp the enormity of what it took to get you here for your families. And that's okay. Nobody expects that of you. We know you won't fully get it until perhaps you find yourself in that same situation, loving a little human more than anything else you ever loved in your entire life and doing virtually anything to ensure their happiness. You don't need to know how that experience feels right now, but you should know that the elders in your family have lived in that space for many years, and it deserves to be recognized. So I'm going to offer you one way to do that. Get to know the folks who have cared for you in your life. Truly get to know them as humans. Now, I know you know their favorite foods and their music and what they're like when they don't have their coffee and all that good stuff. That's just surface level. I am talking about getting to know them as adults, as peers in the adult world that you're about to step into. They all have stories. How many have you listened to and deciphered the true purpose of their telling? What passions have propelled them through life? What successes and failures have shaped them? What hopes and fears and beliefs did they have growing up? They looked just like you once. You might have days where you feel like you don't even speak the same language, but I promise you their experience can make yours so much easier if you let them share it. And most importantly, what dreams did they have in their lives? Which of them have they lived? Which have evolved into entirely different versions? And perhaps most crucially, what did they set aside, put on hold for themselves, sacrifice entirely to make certain that you could chase your dreams one day? The way to honor this unique brand of selflessness is first to recognize it, and then to make a heartfelt effort to understand what those things meant to your parents. And if you ask these questions and you listen in earnest, I am confident that within the entire galaxy of the stories comprising your family's history, you will find one common thread. You were worth it. You have always been worth it. You always will be. Because the essential truth we parents all come to realize is that there was never going to be anything more meaningful in our lives than you. No matter what we gave up for ourselves along the way, you became the dream. A better dream than anyone could have imagined even for themselves, and this day, your commencement, is just one of the many gifts that the dream that was you has bestowed upon the folks who raised you. You were worth it all, and just in case you doubt me for even a moment, I'm going to ask you to do something for me. Would you please stand? Would you please just stand for a moment and face the audience? Look out so your parents and your families can see how spectacular you look right now. Folks, can we let them know what a dream come true they are? Thank you, thank you. All right, grab your seat. I only got a minute or two more. I promise I'll get moving. Okay. It is also important to honor what you have meant for each other as peers. And carry that in mind as you part ways to follow your passions out into the world. Whether you're sitting with your best friend or near someone that you didn't really even have the opportunity to get to know in all this time, you have experienced something tremendous together, a formative experience. And whatever your relationships may be, I hope you have been good to each other and will continue to be after this chapter of your life, because the older you get and the farther you roam, the more you will appreciate having connection to people who knew you as you are right now, who remember what it was like to be peers in the same school, friends in the same neighborhoods, teammates, a whole bunch of South Lyon East Cougars just sitting there and experiencing the anticipation and excitement of a world of limitless possibilities that are waiting for you together right now. So honor each other by saying the things that need to be said before you go. Do not be shy about expressing your gratitude. You can never be too gracious. Do not allow your pride to keep you from offering an apology if one is owed. Forgive if you feel you can. Understanding that even in the absence of true remorse, there is freedom for yourself in forgiveness, in choosing to let go of hurt you've carried that no one had any business saddling you with in the first place. Now, all of this matters right now more than you might realize, because while your high school career is ending, your time together is not necessarily. Some of you may find yourselves years down the road as neighbors in the same city, maybe still right here, co-workers in some global organization, coaches in the same youth organizations. There's no telling quite what things will look like, but you can bet most of you will meet again. And even if your life takes you to the other side of the globe and you only come home for holidays here and there, you'll find each other again in the hotel or upstairs at Duovino, whatever the social situation, and you will instantly remember how it felt to be together as kids right now, for better or for worse. So let it be kindness and respect that you are remembered for. And every one of those occasions will be a joyous one for you, I promise. Now, if any of you get especially good at what I've suggested here today, I do welcome you reaching out and giving me your tips, because I don't stand here pretending at perfection. I've certainly missed my own opportunities many a time to follow my own advice. But I do know this for certain. If you never stop making the effort, if you never stop trying to honor what was done for you, what you've done for each other, you will always be trending toward the best possible human you can be. It's all worth it. And like I said before, so are you. Class of 2023, I wish you all the very best going forward out into the world. I hope you have a spectacular and safe partying season to celebrate this occasion all summer long. And I'm deeply grateful for this opportunity to have a moment with you. Congratulations, and thank you so very much.
Good afternoon, families, friends, guests, esteemed faculty, and most importantly, the senior class of 2023. My name is Mahi Patel, and I'm this year's senior class president. I would like to begin by saying what an absolute honor it is to be up here speaking to all of you on this monumental day. Class of 2023, we made it. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every one of you. Our countless hours of hard work, dedication, and perseverance have led us to this very moment. We have overcome academic challenges, extracurricular commitments, and personal struggles, all of which have shaped us into the individuals we are today. Today is a testament to our strength, determination, and unwavering spirit. 4 years ago, we all entered South Lyon East High School as freshmen, nervous and anxious, not knowing where our classes were or what to expect from high school. I'll never forget our freshman orientation when we were in the gym being told how fast these 4 years would go by. I remember thinking at that time how far away senior year was. But here I am today giving a speech at graduation. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives, a day that we have eagerly been anticipating and working toward for years. Looking back on our journey, I can't help but marvel at how far we have come. From the first day we set foot into this building, we were already filled with dreams, aspirations, and visions for the future. During our high school years, each of us had our unique experiences. Some of us dedicated ourselves to academic pursuits, studying diligently to achieve remarkable grades. Others immersed themselves in extracurricular activities, becoming outstanding members of clubs, sports, or arts. And then there were those who focused on getting through it, facing every challenge head on and discovering their strengths along the way. Regardless of the path you took, we all share the common accomplishment of reaching this moment today. Our high school journey has been unique to say the least. Our freshman year was cut short due to COVID. Sophomore and junior year were a blur of masks and online classes. But despite it all, we persevered and created a memorable high school experience. For our senior year, we hope for a return to a sense of normalcy, and our senior year has truly been unforgettable. From our senior sunrise to our clap out, we have embraced every opportunity to make the most of our final year together. And every step of this remarkable year, from homecoming to prom, has created memories that we will be cherishing for a lifetime. Our time here at East was more than about just acquiring knowledge. It was about building friendships, making memories, and discovering our passions. We have formed lasting relationships, bonded over shared experiences, and supported one another through the many ups and downs of high school. We have made so many memories during our time here, and we have also faced numerous obstacles. And while we may have faltered, we never gave up. Our time here at East has truly been memorable. But today is more than just a celebration of our achievements. It's also an opportunity to express our gratitude. We owe a debt of gratitude to our parents and families for their unwavering love and support. They have been our pillars of strength, providing guidance, encouragement, and endless sacrifice to ensure our success. To our teachers and mentors, we owe you immense gratitude for your dedication, patience, and belief in our potential. You have sparked our passion for learning and instilled in us the confidence to pursue our dreams. You sparked our passion for learning and helped us along these 4 years. Thank you to everyone here at East who has helped us achieve our goals. I want to end by saying that graduation is not an endpoint, it's a beginning. It's a gateway to new opportunities, new challenges, and a chance to make our mark on the world. No matter what your plans are after high school, I know that each and every one of us in this room has the potential to create positive change and to pursue your dreams with determinations. Seniors, today we celebrate not only your accomplishments, but also the bright futures that lie ahead of us. So as you walk across this stage, do so with a sense of pride, knowing that you are prepared to face whatever challenge comes your way. Cherish the memories, the friendships, and the lessons that you have learned here at East as you move forward into your future. Thank you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
but then I guess we know there's blame to share.
And none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Elena Carlson, and I am the president of National Honor Society.
I'm Kartikeya Nokala, and I was this year's treasurer of the Executive Student Council.
We would like to announce our class gift, which is a contribution towards the eventual placement of a new LED sign outside of the building. This sign will be an innovative and modern way to showcase information about our school.
We believe this gift will not only help highlight our school's events and accomplishments, but it will also allow East to share new and relevant information with our community. We look forward to seeing it outside our school in the future.
Also, we would like to thank the senior class and members of the SIP committee for reviewing the proposal and approving this gift.
You're all shining stars.
We know your future is bright.
Thank you, and be East.
At this time, I would like to introduce Abigail Bennett. Abigail is graduating with distinction of summa cum laude. She is a Red Tassel Scholar and has been a member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, and Key Club at South Lyon East. She is the recipient of the Ruth Cheatham Foundation Scholarship, the Regents Merit Scholarship, and the Nursing Undergraduate Scholarship from the University of Michigan. As you might imagine, Abigail is held in high regard by her teachers and was recently selected by the South Lyon East High School faculty as the recipient of the Distinguished Cougar Award. Abigail has committed herself to giving back to others by volunteering and running a book drive for Mott Children's Hospital at the University of Michigan. Abigail is truly a champion who has turned trial into triumph and will be attending the University of Michigan in the fall to study nursing. Please join me in welcoming Abigail Bennett.
Good afternoon. Thank you, students, teachers, parents, and administrators for making the last 4 years the best that they could be for the class of 2023. For the last 4 years, we spent countless hours within the four walls of various classrooms at East, and they weren't the easiest days of our lives. Whether it was getting a bad grade on a test or not getting to pick where you sit, there always was a challenge you had to overcome. For a lot of us, our biggest challenge was getting through high school, and we've obviously done it today. This isn't the last obstacle we face in our life, though. What comes after high school? Is this the point in our lives where we get to pursue the dreams we had growing up and to start to become our own person? If so, what are the obstacles we have to overcome in the upcoming years? Until now, we've had a pretty regimented structure our entire lives, with people telling us what to do and where to be at any given time. We wake up at a certain time to go to school, attend school 5 days a week, take classes that are required, and repeat. This time of someone holding our hands along the way for the first 18 years of our lives is over. It's now time for us to begin to make our own decisions about when, where, and how. We are now also in charge of deciding what we want the world to know us by and how they see us. I don't know about you, but that sounds both exciting and a little scary, right? Some of us lucky ones know exactly what we're doing after high school, whether it's going to college to pursue a chosen career, learning a trade, or going into directly the working world. Others of us aren't quite sure yet, which is just fine. Sometimes you may be leaning towards a particular career, but 2 years into pursuing it, you decide it's just not for you. Just another twist in the road of life. Many unknown turns lie ahead, and to admit, that's pretty scary. No matter how many obstacles you face, remember life still continues, and the ball keeps on rolling. It matters if you decide to keep up with it. Sometimes you may feel like you're running endless miles, and you'll never be able to keep up with it. My advice is to always stay positive and look to the future, and you'll be able to catch up no matter how fast the ball is outpacing you. You may be thinking, what do I know about having to push through obstacles and chase that endless rolling ball down the road? I'm just another senior who's had the same stresses of high school life just like any other student in this building. Not quite. I've had my own share of what some would consider some big bumps in the road. I know everyone has their own obstacles to deal with, but I'd like to share a little of mine. Over the last 5 years, I've dealt with thyroid cancer, and I'm currently battling breast cancer. I've learned a lot and had to make a lot of hard medical decisions, and have gone through many things most 18-year-olds wouldn't have gone through by this age. I've missed hanging out with friends, going on vacations, feeling sick from treatments while attending class, and going to important events. You may ask, how have I made it this far? It's all about your attitude and how you handle the situation you're facing. Staying positive isn't the easiest, but I always remind myself of the goal I wanted to reach in the end and who I'm doing it for. My goal throughout my numerous cancer journeys was to come out on top and become cancer-free. I did this for myself, and most importantly, for the people who stand behind me as I'm facing cancer. I take one day at a time, reminding myself what I'm fighting for and what I have to live for. Granted, I've had days where I'm questioning, why has this all happened to me? But I remember everything cancer has taught me along the way and helped me to make the person I am today. The road that lies ahead of us, graduating seniors, may seem like many of those bad days are ahead. It's what you choose to do with those bad days. Don't forget how strong you are while facing these new and upcoming challenges in your life. At times, it may seem overwhelming, but look at every other adult in this room. They graduated high school, they had their own bumps in the road, and look at what they've all accomplished in life. They're also here now supporting you as you continue your life's adventure. All seniors should feel proud of themselves for graduating today and ending this chapter in your life. Now you choose your next chapter and how you're going to write it. Are you making your life one to remember, or one to simply just to get by life? Remember that no matter what unforeseen bumps in the road of life that lie ahead of you, always stay positive and push forward towards your goal. If you really think about it, the only person that can stop you from achieving the things you want is you. Thank you and congratulations to the graduating class of 2023.
It's with great pleasure that I stand before the South Lyon East High School graduating class of 2023. It is certainly always a proud moment for me to have the official honor of awarding diplomas to our graduating seniors. This day marks the culmination of your work, along with the work of hundreds of people who have served and supported you throughout your education in South Lyon Community Schools. The class of 2023 has encountered a number of hurdles along the way, and I know the complications you've endured over the past 4 years have been numerous and frustrating at times, but I'm confident that you will move forward to be resilient, empathetic human beings as a result of your experiences. You're about to embark on a new chapter of your lives, and to put it simply, things are about to get real. Some of you may ask, what does she mean by real? Well, to be real is to exist authentically, unapologetically embracing one's true self. It means being genuine and sincere, devoid of pretenses or facades. Being real is about accepting one's imperfections and vulnerabilities, recognizing that they're an integral part of our humanity. It's the willingness to show up as our genuine selves, to be transparent and honest in our thoughts, feelings, and actions. To be real is to value integrity and to live in alignment with our core values, even when faced with challenges of societal expectations. Being real requires courage, as it often means standing out, speaking up, and embracing our uniqueness. It's through authenticity that we forge deep connections with others, creating spaces where trust, understanding, and genuine relationships can thrive. To be real is to embrace the beauty of our true selves, embracing both the light and the shadow, and living a life that's genuine and true. Pretty deep, right? Well, this might surprise you, but none of what I just read is real. It's from Chat Generative Pre-Training Transformer, or Chat GPT. You'd be surprised how many people, when I told them I was going to give a speech today, said, just use Chat GPT. So the irony of what I just read is that it includes words like authenticity, trust, integrity, connections, and genuine relationships. Yet it was completely generated by a language processing tool designed to generate human-like responses. Even more ironic and kind of hilarious is the fact that to access ChatGPT, I had to prove that I'm a human by moving an icon around a coordinate matrix. I failed 3 times. I had to get Mrs. Lindsay and Mrs. Munger to help me with it. It's pretty funny. And I'm embarrassed to say, when I finally got access, the computer now finally agreed that I was indeed a real person. I bring this to your attention because you're part of a world where it's more difficult than ever to be part of human connections and relationships. Social networking sites and virtual interactions were once primarily used for entertainment or sharing information. Now, instead of being used to enhance human interactions, social media networks are sometimes being used to drive these interactions. Be cautious of this. I encourage you not to take for granted the value of looking for real relationships and finding value in making real moments, making real connections, and having real conversations. The choir just sang a musical selection with lyrics that embody this idea. Each year, you have 525,600 minutes. The question is, how will you use them? Will you take time to watch the sunrise or the sunset? Or will you use these minutes to watch TikTok or YouTube? Will you take time to visit with your family, take a walk in the woods, or give back like Abby did? Or use these minutes to get frustrated over Snapchat messages or things that are trivial and related to people you don't really know? In spite of all the barriers of making connections that we're experiencing in this day and age, this class gives me hope because you demonstrated the ability to make real connections. And every day I saw moments that I will remember fondly. I felt very connected to all of you, and I want you to know you've made an impact on me personally. One of my most favorite and probably the most awkward moments of my entire career involved a couple members of the class of 2023. It was at the end of the East versus Old football game this past fall, and it was the last game of the regular season. It had been a battle. Emotions were high, and we were about to win the game. The entire student section was along the fence in front of the bleachers, And as usual, I was worried about them rushing the field. As the last few seconds ticked off the clock and we won the game 27-21, I was beyond excited, almost in tears, and I immediately turned to the students and went to hug the closest one to me. It was Anthony Mocheri. Now, anyone who knows Anthony probably knows he'll stand up for what he believes in, and he's loyal to people he cares about, but he's not going to hug the principal. Anthony is at least 6 feet 5 inches tall, and I'm 5'3". He looked down at me, and I looked up at him, and it was immediately clear that it was a solid no on the hug. Everyone nearby was crying or hugging someone except Anthony and I. Fortunately, I think it may have been Elena Carlson who reached out and hugged me, which I appreciated, and I'm sure Anthony did as well. As I mentioned, it was an awkward yet memorable moment surrounding a collective accomplishment of school spirit. It speaks to our Be East mantra and our goal of creating connections and memories, even if they fall outside of our comfort zone. I'll miss a lot of things. I'll miss having Kaylee Samlot come to my office and ask for things such as ibuprofen, water, or to text her mom to ask permission to skip school or go to Cedar Point. She included me in a first day of senior year photo at the beginning of the year, and it meant the world to me. It made me feel like she saw me as a real person rather than just an administrator. I'll miss how Nick Dashner would politely say, "Hello, Mrs. Fisher," every single time he saw me. Not many kids will go out of their way to do that. I'll remember things like Jordan Newbill bringing me a donut with sprinkles during Staff Appreciation Week. It was a small act of kindness, but a donut with sprinkles can be a game changer in the day of a high school principal. I'm guessing someone that can run like Jordan doesn't eat a lot of donuts, but I was happy to eat one of them, and I appreciated that he thought of me. The varsity softball team was kind enough to let Mrs. Munger and I throw out the first pitch of their home opener this year. I want to thank Sophia Props, one of our varsity players, for helping me learn to pitch. She was patient and told me I was doing great, even though I was probably the worst pitcher she had ever seen. Unfortunately, I did not cause her any injuries. I also want to thank Shranitha Chandiri for being persistent and tenacious about getting a DECA program going, and Kate Mazer for pulling together a fantastic lip dub that brought the entire school together in a positive way. That ended up being an opportunity to say goodbye to the senior class and provide closure that we didn't know we needed. There's so many moments I could share, and you're all incredible human beings, but I would be remiss not to highlight the academic accomplishments of this class as well. 117 students in this class achieved honor recognition by earning a grade point average of a 3.5 or higher, with 76 of those students receiving summa cum laude distinction for earning at least a 3.8 GPA. Additionally, the senior class was offered almost $4 million in academic and athletic scholarships. And one student, Kartikea Nukala, earned the distinction of being a National Merit Scholarship winner, which is rare and only a small number of students in the country achieve. At least 24 of you attended OSTC by learning highly sought after skills in technical fields such as computer networking, machining, health sciences, and many others. 136 of you were athletes. 4 of you, Maya Fukumori, Kendall Meyer, Drew Moyer, and Jordan Newbill, competed in 12 seasons of athletics while working on your academic requirements. 2 of you, Amila Eberhardt and Andrew Scheuer, earned the distinction of being South Lyon East Scholar Athletes of the Year for outstanding performance in the athletic arena and maintaining grades that ultimately earned you the distinction of graduating summa cum laude, which is with highest honor. The members of this class will be going on to attend 29 in-state and 23 out-of-state colleges and universities. Some of you took alternate routes to your diploma and attended college classes while in high school and are leaving East with a significant number of college credits, and many of you will proceed into the workforce right after high school in fields such as construction, real estate, and retail. Some of you will proceed on to technical or trade schools when you leave us, and a few of our students plan to serve in the armed forces. It is my understanding that Lillian Idema will be reporting to the United States Air Force Academy. Jacob Kowalski and Dylan Johnson will serve in the Marines. John Litwin will serve in the Army. Anna Zazumo intends to join the Air Force, and Katja Klanowski plans to train to become an officer through the Army ROTC. If these individuals would please stand While we offer you a round of applause, and let me be the first person to say to you, thank you for your service to our nation. As your principal, I've been thinking about the journey we've been on together for the last few years and about what might lie in front of you as you move on with your lives. The message I want you to remember when you leave today is simple. Keep it real. You only have so many moments on earth, and you shouldn't squander them on things you cannot control, narratives you did not write, and emotions you do not own. There is no chat GPT that will write your future for you. And if you build and rely on real relationships, connections, and interactions, you'll achieve great things. You've already demonstrated that you're more than capable of doing this, and you've made your principal and your families proud. Whatever you do when you leave East, please challenge yourself to make the world a better place. Find something to believe in, and as my dad would say, keep the faith in what you believe, and good things will happen. You'll always be a member of the East family, and you've made us very proud. Thank you, good luck, and be East. At this time, we would like to proceed with awarding the diplomas. President Abate, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Archibald, Superintendent of South Lyon Community Schools, by the authority vested in me by the South Lyon Board of Education, I hereby declare the following students have successfully completed all academic requirements as members of the 14th graduating class of South Lyon East High School and have thereby earned their diploma.
Once again, feeling lost, but now and then I breathe it in to let it go. But you don't know where you are now and what it would come to if only somebody could hear. When you figure out how you're lost in the moment you disappear. You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction. Not a fantasy, just remember me when it turns out right. Cause you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. In my victory, just remember me when I make it shine. Reaching high, feeling low, holding on but letting go. I like to shine, I'll shine for you. And it's time to show the world how it's a little bit closer as long as I'm ready to go. All we have is right now, as long as you feel it inside, you'll know. You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction. Not a fantasy, just remember me when it turns out right. Cause you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. In my victory, just remember me when I make it shine. Everyone can tell you how it's all been said and done, and how it shines and change your mind and make you wanna run. But you want it and you need it, like you need to breathe the air. If they doubt you, just believe it. That's enough to get you there. You don't have to be afraid to put your dream in action. You're never gonna fade, you'll be the main attraction. Not a fantasy, just remember me in my victory. Just remember me when you make it shine.
Mahi Hamang Patel, summa cum laude. Abigail Delaney Bennett, summa cum laude. Elena Ann Carlson, summa cum laude. Drew Robert Abrams, magna cum laude. Caitlin Faith Adams, magna cum laude. Lilianne Laura Idema, summa cum laude. Christian John Allen. Danielle Marie Aloisio. Emma Rose Aloisio, summa cum laude. Jesse James Anderson. Kayla Marie Andrushevitz, cum laude. Isabel Marie Ancowie, magna cum laude. Alexandria Taylor Armstrong. Trevor Michael Atkins, summa cum laude. Jolene Melody Core Baines, magna cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Baker. Dylan Lawrence Barduca. Elena Victoria Barone, summa cum laude. Nicholas Andrew Method Benitez. Gwen Nicole Bergendahl, summa cum laude. Okay. Jenna Therese Bolt. Okay. Tristan Paul Renee Bosse. Brooke Olivia Bosick, magna cum laude. Samantha Ryan Brown, magna cum laude. Jenna Marie Bryant. Sydney Lynn Buckles, summa cum laude. Dylan James Belinda. Landon Carter Bunjik. Brian Thomas Burry. Sophia Kakovian. Nico Campo. Victoria Ciara Carter. Paige Victoria Casebeer, magna cum laude. Srinitha Chandiri, magna cum laude. Sai Trisha Chenna, summa cum laude. Kennedy Olivia Clary. Sakith Reddy Chulumala, summa cum laude. Grace Marie Shemetero. Morgan Victoria Collins. Arav Krunal Contractor, summa cum laude. Ethan Clutch Cowie, cum laude. Nicholas Edward Dashner. Mason Noel Davidson. Alessandra Viola Delbeni, summa cum laude, seal of biliteracy. Zachary Roman Decents, cum laude. Aiden Robert Deskins. Megan Elizabeth Deskovitz, cum laude. Leah Marie Doty. Natalie Claire Dunn, cum laude. Dylan Anna Dunneback. Julian Jack Jevitt. Maxwell Stephen Ebbing. Amila Ann Eberhardt, summa cum laude. Jennifer Norma Enriquez, magna cum laude, seal of biliteracy. Jordan Anthony Eversole. Jake Robert Fannin, cum laude. Catherine Noel Fittis, summa cum laude. Lane Robert Philhart, magna cum laude.
Deidrico Demarius Belafonte Pfizer. Maya Hyungju Fukumori, summa cum laude. Joseph Benjamin Gaillard. Caleb Eric Gash, cum laude. Kushi Gangwani. Wilton Thomas Ginman. Kimberly Elizabeth Gedrich. Emily Uligilai. Jordan Michael Gowan. Jacob Alexander Garcia. Sadie Nicole Gierlach, magna cum laude. Carolina Gonzalez, Sela by literacy. Isabella Rose Grant, summa cum laude, Sela by literacy. Kaylee Kathleen Griffin, summa cum laude. Ella K. Hall. Naji Milas Hakim. Ashley Jo Hardesty. Lucas Antonio Gunnels. Christopher Ray Hammond. Landon Robert Hartman, magna cum laude. Kayla Nicole Hawkins. Lauren Jiu Han. Luciana Rose Hensley, summa cum laude. Moises Miguel Hernandez Reyes. Jessica Sue Ann Hybe. Mason Michael Hoisington. Shane Cheshire Hirschhoff. Jack Alexander Hubert, magna cum laude. James Allen Hurst, summa cum laude. Ayana May Ihara, summa cum laude. Adiva Jane, summa cum laude. Nikhil Jolly. Benjamin Alil Kazan. Joseph Sommer Camoro. Kaylin Riley Knox, magna cum laude. Albert Carl Kosis. Reagan Ashley Koskela, summa cum laude. Jacob Kowalski. Dylan Thomas Kraus. Avelina Maria Kuziak, magna cum laude. Jaden Matthew Laperna, cum laude. Maria La Rosa Navarro. John Michael Litwin. Angelo George Lejudai, magna cum laude. Kate Allison Locke, summa cum laude. Claire Marie Loveland, summa cum laude. Angelo Lucas Lucchesi. Margot Helen Margretta. Jackson George McCara. Connor Thomas Marsack. Elisa Maria Mata, cum laude. Colette Marie Maurer, summa cum laude. Kate Talbot Mazer, summa cum laude. Matthew Robert McLay, magna cum laude. Connor Brian McNamara, magna cum laude. Alyssa Rose Melquest, cum laude. Kendall Louise Meyer, cum laude. Joshua Allen Michaels, summa cum laude.
Ava Jude Miller, cum laude. Evan Michael Miller, summa cum laude. Anthony Charles Mosheri. Scott Michael Morissette. Riley Carol Moss. Drew Denny Moyer, magna cum laude. Martin Mubiri. Audrey Elizabeth Mullen, magna cum laude. Jacob Anthony Narvaez. Riley Meredith Bollock, summa cum laude. Andrea Valenzuela Lascano, summa cum laude, sealed by literacy. Alex L. Hackbart, summa cum laude. Tanya Renee Mills, magna cum laude. Isabella Montanaro Wiegand. Katya Marie Klanowski, summa cum laude. Dylan Michael Johnson. Om Swarup Karki. Samantha Elise Baker, summa cum laude. Audrey Lynn Condra, summa cum laude. Sarah Emmanuel Jensen. Lillian Faith Messer. Victoria Lee McLean, summa cum laude, Sela by literacy. Liam Elijah Witt, magna cum laude. Lode Sanctus. Wyatt William Moomey. Vincent James Wiegand. Joshua Michael Brown, cum laude. Victoria Pavuk, Sela by literacy. Cassie Kathleen Ryan, summa cum laude. Kimberly Hope Siglock. Nora Ann Robinson. Abby Patricia Pertula. McKenna Ann Lundy, summa cum laude. Aaron Michael Wallencheck, summa cum laude. Noah Stephen DeHorn, summa cum laude. Ella Mae Pendorf, summa cum laude. Henry Hanaway Benjamin. Aiden Thomas Bradley Tonchev, cum laude. Rachel Rashi Grima, magna cum laude. Caleb Kareem Lake, summa cum laude. Kaylee Deshay Kirkwood. Jessica Erin Helfrich. Elizabeth Ann Fair, summa cum laude. Shay Lauren Harrison, cum laude. Matthew Joseph Shumsky, summa cum laude, Sela by literacy. Carson James Linfield. Joseph Allen Rose. Jordan Anthony Newbill.
Olivia Joy Goodwin. Dev Shrikar Namala. Carter William Sleek. Emma Kate O'Donohue. Luke Thomas Nicholson. Bryn Elizabeth O'Neill. Annika Gabrielle Orenberg. Ellie Mae Oliver, summa cum laude. Cameron Joseph Overholzer. Hannah Elizabeth Paget, summa cum laude. Malia Ann Paris. Alberta Pata. Zachary Nathaniel Peterson, summa cum laude. Nicholas Richard Pilato. Clara May Portillo. Natalie Elizabeth Prevost. Sophia Diana Props. Georgia Claire Rainier. Alexander Anthony Radliff. Christina Anna Marie Redpath. Aiden Charles Reed, summa cum laude. Olivia Mary Rice. Avery Joy Richards, magna cum laude. Jareem Antonio Ross. Cynthia Marie Rothley. Alexander Caruso Rule, magna cum laude. Dylan Thomas Rushak, cum laude. Ethan Scott Russell, magna cum laude. Isabel Starr Solomon. Anna Victoria Sanders, summa cum laude. Dominique Marie Sant, summa cum laude. Brody David Slyer. Carly Joanne Sadowa, summa cum laude. Chloe Ann Schecker. Kaylee Alexis Samluck, magna cum laude. Andrew Walsh Scheuer, sum cum laude. Lucas Kirben Sandri, sealed by literacy. Grace Elizabeth Shunat. Kaya Sofia Scaturo. Riley Madison Seach, magna cum laude. Emily Marie Cyber, magna cum laude. Devin Nathan Shaw, Sela by literacy. Hudson Charles Shifford, summa cum laude. Thomas Eugene Short. Ladu Alexander Salagi. William John Schenk IV, summa cum laude. Emily Grace Simmons. Bhavesh Shivashankar, summa cum laude. Braden James Sizik. Reed Lawrence Skinner, magna cum laude. Gianna Nicole Strelli. Alexis Nicole Smirmov. Isabel Malin Smith. Srinidhi Srikant, summa cum laude. Sydney Peyton Stocks, magna cum laude. Sophia Jane Storm. Ella Rose Swarzinski, magna cum laude. Mason James Stidwell.
Morgan Rain Taylor, magna cum laude. Amanda Michael Strong. Scout Madison Taylor. Taryn Monique Taylor Terrell. Dino Angelo Thanos. Michael James Tevis. Samantha Ray Tevis. Maguire Samuel Topping, summa cum laude. Kara Amelia Temensky. Ugo, summa cum laude. Shivani Dheeraj UK, summa cum laude. Julia K. Valeri, summa cum laude. Claudia Gail Van Dyke, cum laude, sila biliteracy. Mary Ray Van Newkirk, summa cum laude. Krishant Venkatashalam, summa cum laude. Emma Ray Vermillion, summa cum laude. Data Joan Vulaj. Alexander Robert Walker. Ava Marlene Ward, magna cum laude. Joshua Raymond Ward. Reed Harrison Wazalewski. Hannah Grace Westland. Nathan David Westover. Emma Sophie Weber. Ivy Rose White. Nicholas Wilhelm Withy. Gwyneth Jade Williamson. Sarah Maria Winter, summa cum laude. Sri Lasya Yalavarti. Neha Sai Yedlapati. Ana Beatriz Zozimo Jamakaru, sila biliteracy. Jordan Daniel Zor, summa cum laude.
Your senior class exec student council. Garrett Salvatore Charles Stallions, summa cum laude. Grace Georgia Sadi, summa cum laude. Rachel Marie Pennington, summa cum laude. Ashley Bronwen Wisniak, summa cum laude. And Kartikeya Redney Nukala, summa cum laude.
Sono solo sogna l'orizzonte, manca le parole. Sì, lo so che manca luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, con me. Mostra tutti il mio cuore che hai acceso, chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Con te paesi tu con te, adesso sì li vivrò con te. Nuovi per mari che io lo so, no, no, non è stesso no più, con te io li vivrò. When you were so far away, I look up and I dream of the horizon. Then I know that you were here with me, building bridges over land and sea. Shine a blinding light for you and me to be, for us. To be, and to say goodbye. Horizons are never far. Would I have to find them alone, without true light of my own? With you I will go. I don't know. No, they don't exist anymore. It's time to say goodbye, so with you I will go on ships overseas that I now know. No, they don't exist anymore. It's time to say goodbye, so with you I will go.
Thank you to my parents. Thank you for always being there and knowing just what to do. Thank you for knowing the words to say when I'm feeling way beyond blue. Thank you for patiently listening to all of my worries and stresses. Thank you for caring enough to get me out of all of my messes. Thank you for being a phone call away or around the corner to run. Thank you for your door always being open and knowing just what to do. Thank you for being my constant support when I don't think I could cope. Thank you for lifting my spirits and letting me know there is hope. Thank you for being the best parents a kid could ever wish for. I love you with all of my heart, today and forevermore.
Seniors, please rise. Seniors, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. families, administration, school board members, and facility, we now present you with the graduating class of 2023. Congratulations, seniors.